Before you continue watching, I want you to understand something very important. These stories we are about to hear are not just stories, they are real emotions, real pain, real betrayal. Some of these stories will make you uncomfortable, some will make you break. But if you stay with me till the end, you will understand something very powerful about love, trust, and life. So before we begin, I want you to comment right now. Where are you watching from? Once you join me, first thing you're gonna do is subscribe. After subscribing, you comment where you're watching from. Once you join me, subscribe. If you have not subscribed, then comment where you're watching from. Then like, because in this channel, we share about love stories, real stories that happen to people, and they share it with us. So by the time we talk about one or two stories, you will learn something from it. Maybe the story will be familiar with what you are passing through. If you join, don't go away. Stick with us. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Like. I'm seeing 13 people. Please subscribe. Help the channel to grow. Are you getting it? Like, then comment where you're watching from. We are about to start a very emotional stories that will touch your heart. Heartfelt stories. Don't go away. Please stick with us and enjoy the stories you're about to share. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, then comment where you're watching from. I am Priska. Now let's move ahead. The man who changed after marriage. She thought she knew him, but she didn't know. Not really. I met him when I was still in school. He was everything I prayed for. Please like, subscribe. Let's keep going. He was everything I prayed for. Kind, patience, always checking on me. Wow. We dated for 4 years. He used to say, "You are my forever." When he proposed, I cried because I believed in him, because I trusted with my future. The wedding was beautiful. Everyone said we were perfect. But sometimes something happened. That is change. After marriage, he stopped calling me the way he used to. The sweet messages disappeared. The attention faded. At first, I thought it was stress. But then I started noticing distance. One night, I checked his phone, and what I saw broke everything inside me. Messages from another woman, long conversation, 50 words, and the worst part, He was telling her the same thing he once said to me. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't speak. When I comforted him, he didn't even deny it. He just said, "You changed." That night, I realized something painful. Sometimes, the person you trust the most is the one who can cut the deepest part of you. What a pathetic story. I welcome everyone joining my life. If you stick with me, you're not gonna regret it. Once you join, please subscribe, like, and comment where you're watching from. Please don't run away, stick with me. Let's enjoy these stories. We have so many pathetic stories to share. Before I will tell one or two stories, one of them will touch you, and one can relate to your own situation. I don't pray heartbreak to anyone. All my subscribers, all I wish you all is love, real love, longing relationship that will take care of your partner together with you and forever. So stick with me. Let's dive into the second story. The friend who took my place. Not all betrayers come from lovers, no. Some come from people you call best friend, those that call bestie, bestie, bestie. We were best friends for years. She knew everything about me, my dreams, my struggles, my secrets. Hmm. We did everything together. I trusted her completely. There was a guy I liked. I told her everything about me and even introduced her to him. My big mistake. Hmm. Because slowly I started noticing something strange. She would message him, laugh with him, spend more time with him than me. Ha. At first, I ignored it until one day I found out that they were dating. Wow. Without telling me, without asking me, she looked at me and said, "You will understand. It just happened." But what hurt me the most was not losing the guy. It was the person I trusted the most. Because betrayal from a stranger is painful, but betrayal from a friend, it destroys you differently. People you trusted mostly, when they disappoint you, when they betray you, it's like where someone stabbed you with a sharp knife. You can't forgive. You can hardly forgive such betrayal. A stranger can betray you. Someone you have nothing to do with can betray you. You will enjoy it. But when betrayal comes from your bestie, from someone you share your secret with, from someone you share everything entirely with, I pray for this woman to have the heart to endure. Let's keep going. Story number 3. The woman who gave everything. She gave her heart, her time, her life, but it was never enough. She loved him with everything she had. She supported him when he had nothing. She stood by him when everyone left. She believed in his dreams more than he did. She even helped him start his business. Wow. Worked day and night to support him. People warned her, "He's not right for you." But she stayed because she believed love meant sacrifice. Years passed. His business grew. He became successful, and then he changed. Wow. The calls became fewer. The love became cold. The respect disappeared. One day, she saw a picture, him with another woman. smiling, happy, while she was still waiting for him at home. When she asked him, he said, "You were good for my past, but she is good for my future." That day, she realized something painful. Sometimes, people you build are the ones who walk away and leave you behind. What a word. All these stories, they are real stories. Which of these stories touch you most? You can comment down below. Also, comment where you're watching me from. Don't run away, stick with me. We have dozens of stories to share. I believe one or two of them will touch you. You will relate from it. Story number 4. The promise that was never kept. He didn't break her heart with anger. He broke it with promises. Wow. She believed in promises, the kind spoken words, the kind spoken softly at late nights. When everything felt real, he used to hold her hands and say, "No matter what happens, I will always choose you." Hmm? She believed him because when he said those words, he looked serious, like someone who meant every syllabus. They built a life together, not perfect, but real. They struggled together. They laughed together. They planned their future together. She sacrificed so much. Her time, her comfort, her peace for him. Years passed, and slowly, wow, things began to change. He became distant, busy, unreachable. At first, she tried to understand. Maybe he's just stressed. Maybe work is hard. But something felt wrong. Late replies, missed calls, excuses. One day, she decided to follow her instincts, and what she discovered shattered everything. He was living a second life, another woman, another story, another version of him. And the worst part, he was making the same promises to her. That's to another woman. The same promises he once made to the woman he betrayed. When she confronted him, he didn't even look guilty. He simply said, "People change." Wow. But she realized something deeper. Some people don't change. They just reveal who they always were. That day, she didn't just lose a man. She lost the version of love she believed in. Thank you for commenting. K-pop, thanks for your love. Welcome to the show. Please stick with me. Comment where you're watching me from. I will give you a shout out with your name. Thanks for sticking with me. We have dozens of love stories, heartbreak stories, betrayal stories, emotional, heartfelt stories, something that really touched you. Let's keep going. Thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Story number 5. The day he stopped loving her. Wow. Sometimes love doesn't end with fights, it ends with silence. There was no argument, no shouting, no dramatic ending. Please comment where you're watching from. Like, make sure you're subscribing. Please don't go away. Stick with me till the end of the show. There was no argument, no shouting, no dramatic ending, just silence. They used to talk about everything: morning messages, night calls, random laughter in between. She thought their love was unbreakable, but slowly the conversation reduced. Then the calls stopped. Then the silence came. At first, she tried harder. She sent more messages. She called more often. She tried to fix what she thought was broken. But his replies became short, cold, empty. One word answer: okay, busy, later, later never came. Until one day, she couldn't take it anymore. She asked him, "Do you still love me?" There was a long pause, too long. And then he said, "I don't feel the same anymore." That was it. No explanation, no apology, just a quiet ending. She didn't cry immediately because sometimes pain is so deep. Your body goes numb before your heart breaks. Days later, she realized something painful. Losing someone who stopped loving you hurts differently because you are the only one still holding. What a pathetic story. Please comment where you're watching me from. Like the live, share. Don't fail to subscribe. We are here to support each other. I really appreciate you. Stick with me to the end of the live. Thank you for sticking. Another powerful story you can't even imagine to miss. Let's dive into it. The secret she was never supposed to find. Not every truth is meant to be found. Lavanya, thank you. Hello. I welcome you to the live. Thanks for sticking with me. Please like the live. Subscribe. Don't fail to subscribe. Once you join me, subscribe. We have dozens of heartbreak stories, heartfelt and love, betrayal, and so many of them. Stick with me. Let's go. Not every truth is meant to be found, but some truth find you. She trusted him completely. She shared everything, or so she thought. One night, while using the laptop, a notification popped up. She didn't mean to look, but she did. And that moment changed everything. Messages, private conversations, plans she knew nothing about, words she had never heard from him before. Wow. He was living a life she was never part of. She kept scrolling. Her hands was shaking. Her heart racing. Every message was like a knife, one after another. And then she saw it. A message that said, "I will take her soon." Tell her what? She waited, watched, hoping she was misunderstanding something. But deep down, she already knew. He was preparing to leave her, but hadn't had the courage to say it. That night, she didn't confront him. She didn't cry in front of him. She just closed the laptop and sat in silence. Because sometimes the most painful betrayal is the one you discovered before they even tell you. What a pathetic story. I pray you have the heart to enjoy it. Please comment where you're watching me from. Please make sure you are subscribing. Don't go without subscribing. This is your little way of supporting me, my little channel. I love you all. Thank you for sticking around. Let's dive into a pathetic story. This one's so emotional, so heartbroken. Let's dive into it. The man she waited for, she didn't lose him. She lost time waiting for someone who was already gone. She believed in loyalty, not the kind people talk about, but the kind that waits. He promised her, no matter what happens, I will come back to you. Wow. And she believed him because she loved him deeply. When he left to pursue a better life, she stayed behind, waiting. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, months turned into years. Wow. She turned down other people. She refused to move on because in her heart, he was still coming back. Then one day, she saw something online, a picture of him with another woman smiling, happy, in a life she was never part of. Her hands shook. She checked the date. It had been happening for a long time. While she was waiting, he had already moved on. She called him. Silence. Then finally he answered. She asked one question. Did you ever plan to come back? And after a long pause, he said, I didn't think you were still waiting. That day, she realized something painful. Some people don't come back because they never intended to. What a life. It is a very bad thing to promise what you know you can't fulfill. It is very easy to promise, but keeping the promise is a very strong end. One of these stories, I believe, will touch you. You can comment down below the experience you have had in the past that is relating to the stories. Comment where you're watching me from. Please don't go without subscribing. It's your little way of supporting my little channel. I love you all. Let's dive on. Story number 8. The love that was one-sided. What a story. She loved him, but he only loved what she did for him. This is a really one-sided love. She gave everything, her time, her energy, her attention. She was always there, always checking on him, always supporting him, always putting him first. But he was never the same. He took her for granted. He only showed up when it was convenient, only responded when he felt like it, only cared when he needed something. Wow. But she stayed because she believed love meant giving. Then one day, wow, she stopped. She decided to pull back. No more constant messages, no more chasing, no more overgiving. And that's when she saw the truth. He didn't come after her. He didn't notice her absence. He simply moved on to someone else who would give his attention. That's when it hit her. He didn't lose me because he never valued me. And in that moment, she finally understood love should be mutual, not one person doing all the work. That is truth. Love should be mutual. Love should come from the heart, not loving you because of what she gained from you or what he gains from you. What a life. Many people are in this kind of relationship. Your partner only cares when you give her or him something. Your partner can only return your call when he saw your missed call. But that is not love. That's selfish. When you love, love doesn't count. If you love selflessly. You put your partner first and vice versa. That's real love. But many people are suffering in their union, in their relationship. These stories will also help you to heal, to open your eyes. Because so many people are hiding so many things in their hearts. When you see them, they smile, but in their hearts, they are bleeding. So, this channel will help you to uncover those things you have covered for years. This channel will help you to heal. This channel will help you to stand strong. And this channel will help you to open your eyes from what have blinded you. Let's keep going. Thanks for joining me. I welcome you. Thank you for joining. But I can't pronounce the name. But I thank you for sticking around. Let's keep reading. Story number 9. The friend who stole her heart. The friend who stole her trust. Let's find out. Some betrayers don't come from enemies. They come from people you call sister. They share everything, secrets, dreams, pain. They laughed together, cried together, grew together. She trusted her like family. But behind the smiles, something else was happening. She didn't notice at first. The subtitles, the subtle distance, the quiet change, the small lies, telling lies small. Until one day, everything collapsed. She found out the truth. Her best friend had been talking behind her back, sharing her secrets, judging her, even laughing at her struggles. The same person she trusted was the one breaking her in silence. When she confronted her, she didn't deny it. She simply said, "I didn't think it was a big deal." That moment was the end of everything. Because betrayal from a friend is not just pain, it's confusion. Because you trusted someone who knew how to hurt you the most. What a life. It pains deeper when your best friend backbites you, stab you at the back, laugh at your struggles, shame you, and share your secret to strangers. That one is so deadly. You can never forgive those kind of attitude. Let's keep going. The day she stopped chasing. Let's find out what happened in this story. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is stop chasing someone who is running away. She tried everything. She tested. She called. She showed love. She fixed problems that weren't even her fault. She apologized first. She cared first. She gave first. Because she believed that if she tried harder, he would stay. But he kept pulling away. Cold replies, short answers, no effort. It hurt her deeply, but she kept going until one day, something inside her broke, not in a loud way, but in a quiet realization. She stopped. She stopped testing first. She stopped calling first. She stopped chasing, then silence. For days, then weeks, and finally, he noticed, but by then it was too late. She had already healed the part of herself, and she realized. Then the moment I stopped chasing him was the moment I started choosing myself. Hi, Nichi. Welcome to the live. Please, if you join me, subscribe. That's the little way of supporting my little channel. I appreciate you for sticking around. Thank you for joining me. Let's keep going. We have dozens of heartbreak stories, heartfelt love stories, betrayal, and healing. In this channel, you will learn how to heal properly and stand strong. This channel will open your eyes because there's so many things love have covered. But with this channel, wow, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. Please stick around. You can share the live for other people to come in. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's keep going. The woman he never defended. The loudest betrayal is when someone stays silent while you are being hurt. Wow, what a story. She always stood by him, even when people doubted him, even when people criticized him, even when others said he wasn't good enough. She defended him always because she believed in him. But when things changed, she needed him the most. One day, someone insulted her in front of him. She expected him to speak up, to defend her, to protect her, but he stayed silent. He didn't say a word, not even a simple "that's enough." In that moment, she didn't just feel embarrassed, she felt invisible. Thanks for sticking around, Nishi. She felt invisible. Later, she asked him, "Why didn't you say anything?" And he replied, "I didn't want to start a problem." But to her, that was the problem. Because she realized someone who truly loves you will not stay silent when you are being disgraced or disrespected. That was the day she saw him differently, not as the man she loved, but as the man who didn't stand for her. The love that was never real. Let's keep going. Sometimes the love you think is real is just an illusion you created. This story will teach you a lot. Many people are experiencing this type of story I'm about to share now. Please stick around to listen and learn from this story. This story will teach you a very wonderful lesson. This story will also open your eyes. Let's keep going. Sometimes the love you think is real is just an illusion you created. She believed in their love, every word, every gesture, every promise. It all felt true to her, but looking back, the signs were always there. He was never fully present, always distracted, always hiding something. She ignored the doubts because love makes you blind sometimes. Yes. Many people, their love had made them go blind. They can't see, even when the red flag is flying around. They can't see because they think they are in love. Listen and learn. And I believe this story will open your eyes for good. She ignored the doubt because love makes you blind sometimes. Until one day, she discovered the truth. He was never fully hers. He had been living a double life. Another relationship, another word, another truth. Everything she believed was built on lies. When she confronted him, he didn't even look surprised. He simply said, "You shouldn't have found out this way." And in that moment, her heart didn't just break, it shattered because she realized I wasn't in a relationship. I was in a story he was controlling. What a life. What a pathetic story. Many people are facing this kind of situation. You think you're in love, you think you're in a relationship, you'll be working yourself out, building a relationship, while the person in question is not there for you. The person in question is there because of what they are gaining from you. You are just building illusion. The love you think you are in have covered your eyes. So the main reason of this channel is to unfold your eyes that love have covered. Let's keep going. The day he disappeared, some endings don't come with goodbye. They come with silence. There was no warning, no argument, no explanation. One day he was there, and the next he was gone. Messages sent, but never replied. Calls made, but never answered. Visits that led nowhere. He simply disappeared. At first, she thought something happened. Maybe he was busy. Maybe something went wrong. But deep down, she knew something was off. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and still no word from him. No closure, no goodbye, just silence. And that silence hurt more than any words could because she never got the chance to understand. She just had to accept that he was gone. And in that silence, she learned something painful. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one you never received. That's so pathetic. Let's keep going. The love that was used is very painful when someone you trusted most used you. He didn't love her, he used her until she had nothing left. She gave him everything, her money, her time, her energy. She supported him when he had nothing. She believed in his dreams. She helped him build his life. She sacrificed so much for him. And when he started to succeed, he changed. He became distant, cold, different. Suddenly, she wasn't important anymore. One day, he told her, "I need space." But what he really meant was that he needed distance from the life she helped build. And eventually, he left without gratitude, without appreciation, without looking back. She was left with nothing, no apology, no recognition, no closure. Only the realization that Some people don't stay because they were never meant to. They were just using you to get somewhere. That is a very painful one. Story number 15. The day she finally let go. Letting go doesn't mean you stop loving. It means you started loving yourself more. She loved him deeply, too deeply, even when he hurt her, even when he ignored her, even when he broke her trust. She kept holding on because she believed he would change, but he didn't. And slowly, she started to lose herself. She became someone she didn't recognize, sad, quiet, broken, until one day she looked at herself in the mirror and she didn't recognize the person staring back. That was the moment, the breaking point. She realized if I keep holding on, I will lose myself completely. So she made a decision, the hardest decision of her life. She let go. She blocked him. She walked away and chose herself. And even though it hurt, she felt something she hadn't felt in a long time, peace. Because finally, she stopped waiting for someone who was never coming and started living her life again. Which of these stories touched you most? You can comment down. We have come to the end of today's stories. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for subscribing. Those that like, I really appreciate you. Those that subscribe, you are my best. Those that watch, I love you so much. Thank you for joining. See you next time. By this time tomorrow. Thank you so much. We have to go now. I love you all.